Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at Anchor Liberty Ale canned edition. We examined this, and I did a review of this beer back in 2012 out of the bottle. But I was at Stein's Deli and they had cans. I couldn't find bottles anywhere, so I said, oh well, I'll get the can. Uh, Interestingly, the bottle is 5.9%, but this says here 6%. Maybe they just rounded off for this. Introduced in 1975, they say now that it is the first American IPA developed. I don't know how accurate that is. I know there was Ballantine IPA way back, but that's a legal issue for them to work out. Anyway, Anchor Brewing was established in 1896. It went out of business in the 1960s. I believe in 1969 they had one employee. Then Fritz Maytag of the Maytag washing machine family bought it and revitalized it in 1971 with the new and improved Anchor Steam Beer, the first American craft beer. And then they expanded, adding the Liberty Ale in 75 and their our Happy New Year, Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year beer, and then so on and so on. There was an article on, I can't remember the source. Someone had posted it on the Book of Faces about you should never drink beer out of a shaker pint. It was a vessel never intended to drink out of, and it was an interesting article, but and they talk about how they use these because they're so durable and they're easy to stack. But I noticed some major brewers recommend, or they're showing their beer in these pints. Now this is from Lone Star. Thank you, Paps, for sending this to me. But they were showing this pint glass, obviously, but it was a clear glass, no insignias on it, on the Anchor website for this beer, and they're showing it on the Shipyard website, these shaker pints. So I mean, here's some guy writing an article saying don't ever use it, but then here's major brewers showing it. So I don't know, seems to me that Anchor might know something about brewing and what kind of things to drink out of. Your sirens here at 7:50 a.m. Hope everybody's okay. Thick, bone-colored head, I guess you'd call it. It's so cloudy, so humid out here. This glass is going to sweat. The lens is probably sweating. Like we said in the examination, there's a lot of fine particulate matter. I guess it would be tan-colored. Some of it's bigger than fine. It's orange color, typical IPA wheat, or at least I thought it tasted more like a pale ale, like the standard pale ale, like Dale's Pale Ale, or the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. It just did not seem to have the bitterness of a IPA, whether British or American, but regardless, let's check it out. Now, it's hard to get a word in on that examination. Everybody was saying, I think I really know. They were talking and pretty excited about it. So I didn't, like push to get my review points or examination points in there too strongly. I figured, anyway, I was thinking to myself, I'm going to do a review anyway, so I'll talk about that. The aroma is interesting. It's got like almost a yeasty funkiness, some distinctive thing going on there. Now, if I ever go back to San Francisco, I would like to check out their brewery. I went to San Francisco in 2006, but I never made it to the brewery. I think the problem was they were having a day game, and I wanted to go see the Rangers. I saw 3 in a row Rangers at Giants. I saw the whole series, but it was like a conflict on the schedule, so I just said. And they had some odd thing, like you could only go to the tour at 1 o'clock. That might have changed. There's a hop resin oiliness don't know if it's what you would call fruity or piney or floral. It's almost like none of those. It's a nectar type thing, and it's hard to describe. This is the kind of beer you really have to buy and try it. Now, I got the singles for $1.69 at Stein's. We can get 6 packs around here for $8.99 if we can find the beer. There's a double anchor. I think I'm going to try to pick that up soon because I really want to try the double anchor. Stein's didn't have it, Dorgnac's did. Yeah, the flavor is they're using two-row pale malt, so it's bready, sweet, yeasty a little bit. It's sort of like old-fashioned, right? Old-fashioned, wooden, like San Francisco wood varnish. It's hard to describe. Old shoe leather. When I was in that city, I remember I went to the old cathedral, like the old one built in 1776. The new cathedral got knocked down in 1904. Or was it '06? Yeah, with the earthquake. It was the new modern one, but it fell down. But the old 1776 one that had leather straps to hold the wood together didn't fall. They didn't use nails, they used leather straps, believe it or not. But and then I went to the 1971 cathedral on top of this hill, and it's very impressive, modern design, like you would expect in '71. But this has that. It's like, how does it taste old? Like, not like the beer's old, but like old-fashioned San Francisco. It just has, Anchor has these landmarks of their flavor, and it's unique with them. If you try the Breckles Brown and those other ones, there's something about it. And sweetness but not too sweet, and bitterness but not too bitter. Now Marie was saying 65. I said no, I can't. I don't think it at all. It could be 65 IBU. And then other people were saying no, maybe 30 or 40 or whatever. I think the IBU on this must be around 44, and I don't know how to verify that. There's no way I can. The mouth feels medium. And there's citrus in here in the flavors. Citrusy, but it's not strong. I was saying apricot, I don't know. And it's mostly dry, and it's easy drinking, and it's 5.9, 6%. That's really doable. I think it's better than the Dale's Pale Ale. It's a little bit better than the Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. It's better than most of the modern IPAs I've had. I think it's better than the Anchor IPA. That thing had a strange olive oil flavor. I didn't dislike it, but it seemed something peculiar about it. So, would I recommend this? Obviously, I would. I'm going to give it. Now, I remember now Beer Advocate and Rate Beer saying very good. I mean, Beer Advocate and the Bros. Rate Beer saying what, like 93 out of 100. Second, third, fourth go around, maybe I'll go with A-. So, I don't know, but it's at the worst if you're lowballing it to the max, an A-. I don't know how Beer Advocate's saying just very good, B+. I just do not see that. It's got to be at least excellent. So, laissez les bon temps rouler, anchors away. And I'm going to end this review by saying, bon voyage, bon voyage, bon voyage, bon voyage.